Hello everyone, I just wanted to share the news because this has not happened before. I gave my client those flowers and she absolutely loved them. She's having an event this weekend and wants all of my flowers from home, wants me to bring them to her house and help her arrange them and bring some vases, and she's going to use it for her event and wants to pay me for them. So I'm super excited, I'm super honored, and I just wanted to share that with all of you because I guess I'm officially getting my first flower sale. It's very exciting, and overall I'm just honored she loves them. Okay, I'm down in the city of Chicago, so now I need to drive home, but my heart's just a fluttering. Okay, bye!
Hey garden gals and guys, it's Steph with Tiny's Garden, and I have some very exciting news if you haven't already heard it. In my last video, I gave one of my clients for my actual job a bouquet that I made for her in the last video, just as a thank you for being a client for your business. They all know that I love flowers, so I'm happy to share them with my clients. So I did one for her and then a little one for her daughter. And ironically, she is hosting an event 2 days from now on Saturday, and she asked me to do the flowers for them. She loved them so much, she said, oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. Can you do the flowers? Can you bring me any other flowers you have for this event we're hosting on Saturday at our house? Oh my gosh. I think it's actually happening. I mean, it is happening. Going over to her house tomorrow with a bucket full of flowers, and then I'm going to arrange several different things. I've got about 11 miniature medicinal things I've gotten from an estate sale, a couple of other ball vases. One is bigger and has like a mauve color, and then another one is smaller and has bees on it. So just a bunch of different things. She also has really cool looking bed vases and a couple big vases. So I'm essentially picking all of my flowers tonight that can be ready besides my dahlias. So that is the plan right now. And I'm going to be doing this in the dark. So let me take you outside and fill you in a little more. Because right now I'm cleaning my buckets because you know, sanitary first. This is why I'm filming in the laundry room, because I'm washing my flower bucket just before I started this video.
So I'm going to fill this clean bucket up with some cold water before I harvest. And that should do it. Just about 4 or 5 inches of water in there.
Okay. Set this down. I also need my headlamp because it's nighttime gardening season, and this is what I'm going to harvest tonight. I've got zinnias that do better when they're harvested ahead of time the night before using them. I have mahogany splendor hibiscus that'll be better if I harvest it the night before. What else? Some rudbeckia, chimchimney rudbeckia, and I think that's it. I'm going to do dahlias tomorrow because they'll have a better base life if they're freshly cut. Lizzie-anthus I'm also going to do tonight because they'll be fine base life wise, and the more I can get cut tonight, the less I have to do in the morning. That is my plan. Now, if you're new here or you haven't been following my journey long, I am a home gardener, cut flower gardener. I just love to do it. It's, I guess, my passion, hobby, if you will. And I have not sold cut flowers before. I just give them away to friends and clients and family. But I've been thinking about it. So when she asked me to do this, we're gonna run with it. I was very excited first and thrilled that she absolutely loved my flowers, and then that she wants to do a whole event with them is fantastic. So my heart is so happy. We haven't talked about pricing or anything. I've worked in business with her for several years, so I'm not worried about that right now. I just want to deliver a good product for her. And you never know, there's going to be a lot of people at this event, so maybe she'll spread the word, and I would love to do custom orders or something like that. So we'll see where this goes, but that's a little bit of a background for you on why I'm a little bit giddy about this. Very giddy about this. You know, it's one thing for you to love your own cut flowers, that's expected, and for your family and friends to love them, but then for someone else who is a little farther removed, to absolutely love them and want to pay for your work is like fly me to the moon, you know what I'm saying? And these are my babies. I have grown all of these from seed besides dahlias, which come from tubers. So I've raised them. I have done my best to keep them healthy and happy, and they've gone from little bitty itty seeds to gorgeous blooms. And somebody wants to buy them from me. Okay, so that's that. If you didn't understand, now you understand a little more. And let's get this headlight on. I had this on inside, and my husband was staring at me. And I said, "Why, do you think I look crazy?" He said, "No, I think you look beautiful." I married the right guy. ARS shears, which I love. These are linked down below in my Amazon affiliate links because these I actually like better than my Felcos, I've decided this year. So if you're looking for a good shear, this is a good one. Okay, enough chit chat, everybody. I'm gonna go get harvesting, and then I'll show you what I have harvested at the end. Okay, first bucket is done. Okay, so I just harvested out of the 6 beds in the front, and really pretty much 3 out of those 6 beds are done for the season. But as you can see, I was able to get nearly a bucket full. And of course, we've got Lysianthus shining bright, stealing the show all the way around there. Woo! Water's falling out. Anyways, we've also got some zinnias from up front, some Rudbeckia, Sahara, and Chimchimney Rudbeckia. A good start from the front beds there. And then I also ran in the house and got a smaller mason jar for some that are more short stemmed, but that I can still use in a vase like this or a bud vase, especially some of these Lysianthus here. That's pretty enough to still use. Some Vegmo Snowball Feverfew, that's a good little filler. Got some of that as well for shorter stems. Now that took me about 40 minutes in the front. I'm now gonna go to the back and harvest some more, definitely more Lysianthus because those are overflowing, and zinnias. And if I was doing this more of like a farmer florist or someone who does events on a regular basis, I would use this conditioning process, which is essentially rehydrating your flowers, and add in to my water Hydroflor 200, I believe is what it's called. In my Floret cut flower course, I learned that if you're doing that for events and things, it's really great to have a hydrator in your water to keep them the best they can be. I don't have that on hand, but I do have Quick Dip, which I will use for the Mahogany Splendor Hibiscus. Quick Dip 100 Instant Hydrating Treatment. This is how I'm attacking it, and we're doing it, people. We're doing it. On to the back. I just spent about a half hour in the back. I got some more Mahogany Splendor Hibiscus. I have a bunch on the counter in the house. I've got some more Lysianthus here. I also got some of the beautiful straw flower that I found in the back a couple days ago. It's the king size raspberry rose mix, and it's so beautiful. I have 3 of them. And I got some more zinnias. This is not how the arrangement's going to look. They're just more smaller sided stems, so I just put them in here because this I can fit in a cup holder. I'm a little nervous about the transportation down to the city. This is going to be in Chicago, which is about an hour drive for me, if I'm lucky, 45 minutes. So anything that can fit in a cup holder is great. The big bucket, I think I'll keep most things in the big bucket and then arrange when I get there. I might arrange a couple mason jars worth first because those I know aren't gonna fall over in the cup holder. But then everything else I think I'm going to arrange there. And the nerves are starting to kick in a little bit, just a little bit. And I think I should have enough. Between these and what I have inside and what I'll harvest tomorrow out of the dahlias. So maybe I should call it a night tonight because I have a feeling I'm gonna be anxious to get up and get the other things harvested. So I'll see you back here in the morning, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep these in the garage because it's a little cooler in here, but not too cool. The zinnias will be fine because zinnias don't really like cold temperatures, but it won't get cold enough to hurt them. So that is my plan, everybody. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day, and it's a great day to cut some more flowers. Everything from last night that I cut is looking really great, and usually that's the case, but I don't know why I was sweating it. Probably because this is my first gig, if you will. But no worries, everything looks great. I'm gonna go out and cut some dahlias shortly, and then I decided I think I'm gonna start arranging a couple of these smaller vases just so I can get some done ahead of time. So let's go.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight.
You can definitely tell fall is moving in because it's much chillier this morning. The dahlias are looking beautiful. Since I just did that big harvest a few days ago, I don't have a ton, but hopefully she'll really enjoy the ones I do have left.
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times.
Okay, just picked another little handful of them, dahlias and a couple zinnias. I think I should be good. I'm gonna get all of this inside, take my son to school, and then come back and arrange. I almost snipped my finger off on one of these last cuts, so glad I avoided that catastrophe.
You and I can weather any storm.
Okay, it's go time. I went out and harvested just a few more lisianthus so I don't have to walk out to the garage where most of the lisianthus are. I'm going to try and get this one done. I'll take all of these out and make this mason jar and then maybe another one of these. And then I'll load everything up and head down to the city. So I'm just gonna fast forward as I'm doing this, but I'm gonna take you through what I use first, which is the filler Mahogany Splendor Hibiscus. So these here, because this is the only one I do a little bit of a special treatment on, I'll put Quick Dip, which is this that I was talking about before, into a little ramekin, just a couple inches worth. I'll come in and I'll dip each one of these after I cut it to the length I want before I put it in the water, just to prevent these from wilting because they are weepers. They tend to weep with their leaves. Everything else, including dahlias, should be okay with no treatment, just freshly cutting the stems before I place them in the arrangement. Ready, set, go. Time to make the magic happen. So I've just filled this up with fresh, clean water. I'm going to add some of this flower food. There we go, the Crystal flower food to it. I'll put these in all of her bouquets, but probably not the bud vases because they're not very big, just to help those flowers really rehydrate and get some nutrients to stay looking fresh into tomorrow night's event. Now my Quick Dip, very little is all that's needed. And I'm gonna start with Red Mahogany Splendor Hibiscus because it's my filler and I can get the shape I want in my mason jar of the bouquet and then put some focal flowers in around it. Wish me luck, here we go. Okay, something as simple as this. I've got the structure, it's got a little movement moving to the left. Now I'm gonna fill in from there. Okay, first one's done. What do we think?
I'd like it to be pretty from all angles, and I think that this checks the box. I think I've also learned I need to get one of those spinning Lazy Susans when I'm arranging because I can see all areas of the vessel a little better, but I don't have that yet. Maybe that's a little present I get for myself tonight. I decided to add just a few more because I'm a classic overstuffer. Oh yeah, I like that. Loving it! Okay, the second one I've got clean water in, added the flower food. I'm gonna use some of these shorter Lisianthus and shorter dahlias, and then I'm gonna do the same thing and start with some of the red mahogany splendor hibiscus. Okay, so I've got these two done, and I'm pretty happy with them. This one is a little less showy, but it's still nice. More zinnias in this one, Lisianthus, no dahlias in this one. And then this one's pretty amazing. It's like a tower of dahlias and all things good. I really like this one. There's Lisianthus in there as well, some zinnias, pretty much a little bit of everything. Even a little bit of feverfew. So, oh, chef's kiss with this one. So I am going to get loaded up. I'm happy to have both of these done and feel pretty confident and good about them. And I'm excited to assemble the rest at her house. I don't know exactly what the final product's going to look like. I'm not gonna take my nice camera, but I will try and get some footage on my phone for all of you to see what the actual final product looked like. So wish me luck. I'm gonna load up and head down to Chicago. Here we go. I am officially en route and my car is stuffed with flowers. Okay, I've made it downtown to the city and my car is packed. Flowers everywhere. And also back here. So I'm gonna unload, get them into the house, and then I'll show you the final product when I am done. Out of everything, I think this one might be my favorite because it's simply stunning from all sides. The Bella Barmira and Cafe au Lait Dahlia just shine so beautiful. Although this middle one stands out as an absolute stunner, doesn't it? The bud vases, while petite, also turned out fantastic. I'm all done, and this is my celebration. All right, I finished up my lunch and now I'm treating myself with a Neapolitan milkshake. I'm headed home and I will recap this later tonight when I get there. But I'm feeling good, everybody. Feeling good. Hello everybody. Everything went so well on Friday when I assembled all those bouquets, and she was so happy with the result. That makes me feel incredible. So everything went well. First official sale under my belt, and didn't even really expect it. So you never know how it may come around. I didn't even know if it would ever come around, that I would actually jump into it, but here we are. So thank you for watching this video. We will see you in the next one. Please comment below and let me know if you have any questions about my experience, or let me know what you're harvesting right now for bouquets and how you got into selling to clients. That would be wonderful to hear your story, and everybody loves to share their experience. So please do so below, and remember to like this video if you haven't yet. It really helps out my channel. And subscribe to my channel to follow along with all things garden. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Bye.